Hello everybody. So today we are doing a live on buyers. I have pretty much taken it under my wing to do the buyer part of the business between me and Laura. I've done all sides, but buyers, they're kind of my jam. So we are going to be talking about buyers today, but first off, if you are here, I would love to know because it doesn't tell me. So if you are here, can you say hello? Just say hi. If you're watching the replay, feel free to comment hashtag replay below. But I would love to know who's here and if I'm able to see the comments. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, I can. Hey, Denise. Okay, great. So buyers have been my jam. I have been wholesaling virtually for over 6 years. I've been doing this and I average about 6+ deals a month, some months a little more, but my minimum the last few years since COVID hit is 6+. All right, so I've only had to back out of 2 deals. I've only had to back out from 2 deals, and what I want to tell you is this: no matter what happens, the buyers aren't just going to come to you. You have to do the work, and you have what we call to have a Pitbull mentality. And I see a lot of students here and old students, so you guys have heard this from me many times. Hey guys, you have to have a Pitbull mentality, meaning that the second this deal gets under contract, you are going to do an entire marketing process. My students get my 10 steps. I gave you guys 3 in the PDF. If you want the PDF below, comment, I think it's comment buyers below. Let me double check. Comment buyer below if you want that PDF. I gave you my top 3 ways. Now, with that being said, those top 3 ways, they should be producing results. If you are not getting buyers, you are priced too high. That's pretty much it. It always comes down to money. And so with that being said, what do you need to do to get buyers? Well, top 3 ways. So let's start with the number 1 way. MLS or PropStream. You can have an agent or you go into PropStream. If you need a link for our 7-day free trial, comment PropStream below as well. You will get a 7-day free trial, and you pull a list of buyers. You want to reach out to them. I'm not going to go too much in detail here because I have a PDF that explains it. Going into social media, marketplace, the Facebook marketplace is hot right now. Buyers have their assistants or them themselves looking in and looking for properties that are more discounted, properties that aren't on the MLS that everyone's fighting over, things like that. So going into the marketplace and other groups, just be careful. Groups also have a lot of wholesalers. There's nothing wrong with using wholesalers. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to split your profit. I'm not about that life. I will do that if I have to as a last resort. I try to wait though and do all my other steps first. And then Craigslist. Now this is very dependent on area. Texans, I'm sorry, but I've had a lot of feedback that you get flagged. Does not matter. Still post. Still post as much as you can. If it gets flagged, it gets taken down, post again. It doesn't matter because every 6 hours I'm going into Craigslist and I'm making new posts anyway and then repurposing the old posts and renewing them. So with that being said, I have it going everywhere. And again, this is in the PDF. So if you need the PDF, comment buyers below. Those are my top 3 ways. Now, with that being said, these are proven strategies. These are things that I personally use and still use. I'm not giving you guys information that doesn't work. This is how I'm selling properties. I have a buyers list. Your goal is, again, don't compare your beginning to my middle. Your goal is to where 90% of your deals don't even hit social media, don't even hit you having to call buyers in the area, don't even hit Craigslist. You want to build this list to where you have buyers that are literally eagerly waiting for your next property. And when I go into a property, because I'm virtual, and I have a contract, I already have a list of buyers in mind that I'm going to call. I give them a call. Make this personal. Do not go the cheap way. I'm telling you right now, emails don't work. Don't email your buyers. Don't even text them the first time you reach out to them. Give them a call and say, hey, I have properties in the area that kind of match what you have bought. Would you be interested in buying other ones? If I have a property, I call my buyers and I say, this is the property. Are you interested? I can get my property sold within an hour. Within 1 hour of having it under contract, I have a buyer with their contract and their EMD down. So I wanted to give you guys just a little thing on buyers here. The tools that I really use is PropStream to find new buyers, social media, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist. I have it written down what I do in that PDF there, so that you are welcome for that. I see you guys commenting. Don't worry, I'll get that to you today. But yeah, tell me a little bit about where you're struggling. For those of you that have deals under contract, let me help you. So where are you struggling with finding buyers? Because it's easy enough to, when you don't have a property, to not be able to find buyers that easily because they don't see you as performing. But for those of you that have had properties under contract, have you had issues finding buyers while marketing? And if so, what do you think that reason is? And let me see. You could screenshot your marketing piece. I can help you guys with that. My students actually follow my steps, meaning that I have shared my screen and showed them exactly what I do for all 10 steps, exactly what I write, pictures and all of that. Most of my buyers buy sight unseen, but again, this is because I've been doing this a long time and they know that I know what they're looking for. And I already know this question is probably going to come through, is how do you do sight unseen? You want pictures, very clear pictures of the property, pictures of the systems, pictures of the roof, pictures of everything. If you can get videos, like a video walkthrough, people love that. If they can do that, 9 times out of 10, they're going to buy sight unseen, especially once they trust you, because they already have everything they would see if they go there. How to keep buyers from going around you is another very common question I get asked. I have a certain way of marketing to it. Just to give you one tip, keep the address out of it, the numbers to the address out. Keep it out of your marketing piece. And that will have to force buyers to come to you. That's pretty much all I'm able to give right now. But with that, because I have to keep this under a certain amount, but put your comments below. I don't see any questions coming in. I do see people requesting the file. Was this helpful? I know it was very short, but was this helpful? Buyers are a dime a dozen. It pretty much, like I said, it comes down to money. Okay, guys, it comes down to money. If it's not priced right, you're not going to get buyers. If it's priced right, you should be able to have a contract from your buyer within 24 hours of marketing it. And then you almost wonder if you did it too low. So in this market, though, buyers are buying. So I would say if it was a buyer's market, it'd be a different situation to where it might be a little harder. But right now it's a seller's market. People are jumping on. So you should have no issue selling, like none. So comment below. I would love to help you guys out as much as I'm able to. Tell me where you are struggling with that, and we will talk soon. Bye, everybody.